up, guys? Yeah, today we've got another Michelada review. We have Tecate's Michelada Diablo. Ooh. And it's beer made with tomato juice and natural flavors. But, I don't know. I like the Diablo thing. I don't know. But I'll just crack it open. I'll pour it out. Now, I'm kind of one for two. One of the ones that I've tried here so far, I wasn't a big fan of for the Micheladas. Another one I actually thought was not too terrible. I don't believe I've had a Tecate one yet, though. So, looking forward to this. Seeing if they have... It is 4.1% alcohol, which I believe is higher than some of the others. I did the Modelo, I believe, and that one was like 3.5. So, this is a little stronger. The color, it has almost like an apple cider brown to it. Got some decent carbonation. Just making sure I wasn't supposed to shake it first. It does say rotate gently to mix. Kind of did that when I was bringing it over, I guess. I don't know. But so if you get one of these, mix it up a little bit, get that tomatoey deal going on. But whatever, let's get into the review, let's get into the smell. Alright, it definitely has like that condensed canned soup aroma to it. But it's like if you added more pepper to it. It has that kind of a kick to it. I wouldn't say necessarily I'm smelling a lot of like chili pepper. It's definitely more just like regular black pepper. Getting very little of any of an actual beer aroma. And there might be a very subtle hint of just, kind of like your general Pilsner. But for the most part, it's very much the tomato pepper kind of thing. But, it's a Michelada. That's what you expect. So I don't think it's that bad. So, yeah, it's pretty straightforward. You know what you're getting into. I'll recommend it on the aroma. Now let's get into the taste. Mm-hmm. It's still mostly the tomato taste in the front. It's not spicy at all. There's a little bit of like a lime salt on the tip of my tongue. Not a lot. Maybe a subtle hint of regular black pepper. I am not getting any spice really at all with this, which I'm gonna admit, if you're gonna call it Diablo, you gotta kick up the heat, man. Like, you can't pussyfoot it for people that maybe they don't really like the heat. If they don't like the heat, they're not gonna get the Diablo one. But this, I'm just not getting that at all, which to me is a little disappointing. I thought this would bring the heat a little more. Outside of the taste, outside of missing the heat, which it's like a major disappointment for me. The taste is not bad at all. You don't really get like the like a metally thing, which I'm always a little worried about with some of these canned ones that you suspect probably been sitting around shelves for longer than your average beer. And although it is very much a condensed tomato soup kind of thing, it's not terrible. It's not like a Walmart condensed soup where it just tastes like somebody made it in a third world factory. It's not bad. So it's probably all from concentrate mixed with your regular Tecate, but it's not bad. On the tip, on the very beginning, it's almost a little watery initially. It's weird. It's like when I first pour it in, I get very little flavor initially. Then right after that is when all the flavor comes. So I don't know if that's just the front end of the beer that I'm getting, and then the tomatoes so much overpowering that just takes over the taste entirely. But yeah, the very initial hitting my tongue, I'm not getting anything. But I mean, for the most part, for a michelada made in a can, I don't think this is that bad. It's actually, I think, pretty decent. But again, I just wish the heat was there. I mean, it's not like it's that hard. You just crack your own pepper and pour hot sauce in it, and there you go. I remember growing up, seeing my dad just drinking like regular tomato juice and like putting pepper in it. I thought, I was like, wow, how are you putting pepper and salt into a drink? That was like weird to me. But I get it now. Maybe he was drinking one of these, I just didn't know about it. So yeah, son, it's tomato juice. But I mean, you know, it's not bad. It's probably one of the better ones I've had. And, you know, you can add your own heat to it. Now, for you guys that make micheladas at home or anything like that, is there a particular hot sauce that you prefer for a michelada? Like you go with a Tabasco, where it just kind of brings heat, not a ton of flavor, but it's more just kind of adding the spice to it? Or do you like more of, you know, one of the numerous Mexican ones, the Tapateo, or what is it, the El Yucateco? I don't know if I said that right. But is there like a hot sauce that you prefer to add with something like this that you think goes really well with the tomato base? Let me know in the comments. I'm always checking out different kinds of tomato or hot sauces. I find like different hot sauce goes great with different kinds of things, you know, like rice or eggs or pizza or whatever. But anyway, for the I'm a little torn for the review point of this, because I think it tastes pretty good for what it is, but there's no spice. And I feel like because it's called Diablo, I want it to be spicy. Yeah, I think it tastes fine. I'll still recommend it for that. Just keep in mind, if you think this is going to be spicy, it's not. So if you have people that are like kind of cringy, it's going to be too hot. No. I'm getting like zero alarm chili spice on this thing, so it'll be fine. All right, next category is value for price. And honestly, you're not going to go wrong. I think Tecate is, I feel like, undervalued in a lot of ways for me. I'm a fan of just regular Tecate beer. If you just want a cheap beer, me personally like Tecate more than your Modelo and your Corona. It's just me personally. And I think, I mean, this one is good. I haven't had any Corona Diablos yet, but I think this is really good for the price. The price, I mean, you're going to spend between $2 and $3 for this probably. You're not going to be set back. It's 24 ounces. It's 4% ABV, so, you know, you can drink this whole thing. It won't be bad. But yeah, so I'm going to recommend it for price. I think it's pretty legit. But all right, next category is distinction. How distinct is it? And honestly, if it would have had more spice, yes, I would have said it's more distinct. But the can's kind of lying to me, and because of that, it's very similar to your other micheladas. You can micheladas. So for that, I'm not going to really recommend it for distinction. It's, you know, I think it might taste a little better than some of them. At least some of the cans I've had, but it doesn't really stand out all that much, so I'm not going to recommend it for distinction. Drinkability, yes, I think it's great for drinkability. You don't have much of the overwhelming metal taste to it. It's most likely a condensed soup kind of thing mixed in, but it's not it's not bad. There's enough. You know, you get a little bit of like the lime salt. There's enough taste in it to not just be just tomato juice and beer. So I think there's enough stuff to keep it somewhat interesting and to keep you drinking it. And you're not, by the time you're done, you're not going to be like, ugh, like that was bad. And it's probably something that will be serviceable as the temperature gets warmer. or as the drink gets warmer, because it is 24 ounces. But yeah, so I recommend it for drinkability. And all right, last category is would I buy it again? And honestly, I have not had a ton of these canned micheladas yet. But of the ones that I've had thus far, I believe I'm going to say that the Tecate Michelada Diablo is probably my favorite. I will be adding more hot sauce to this to kind of get it to my level of what I'm looking for. But in terms of just regular taste, cheap, something that you want to crack open on a beach or on like a Saturday morning while you're making breakfast, getting ready for some sports or something, I think this is a solid one to go for. So all around, it's a pretty decent thing for the price. So I recommend it. I say go check it out. Even if you don't like it, it's like $2 down the drain. So anyways, that is my review of Tecate Michelada Diablo. What do you guys think? Do you have a favorite Michelada can that you go to if that's what you're feeling like? Let me know in the comments. I'm trying to pick out more of these as I go. But anyway, yeah, for myself and for Tecate Michelada Diablo, take it easy.